Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Tarot card Poppy Benja letting us use this towel. This banana towel. Benju, what's Benju? There's Benju. Tarot card Poppy Benja's with us for our tarot card video today. I'm sorry about the loud noise in the background. And I guess the production quality in general. Again, I apologize about that. It's such a beautiful day outside today, and this used to be my studio when I first started painting. I even got my little lobster doormat there. This is my spot. So, I apologize about, again, the production value is not the best. The last tarot card video I made outside, it was really distracting. The air conditioned noise. I said, wow, my camera really picked it up there. When I'm out here and stuff with Tarot card Poppy Benjo, it's not so loud. But then when I listened to the video, I was like, wow, that air conditioning is really loud in the video. But anyway, welcome to today's tarot card video. It might be a two-parter video if this takes more than 38 minutes. I wanted to wait until it was light outside instead of doing my tarot card videos in the morning before everybody gets up like I usually do. So there might be a little bit I might have to pause the video because my mom, she likes to take Frida outside in the backyard in the morning time, so I might have to pause the video. Anyway, here's Tarot card Poppy Benjo right here on his banana towel. I got tarot card deck, cat tarot. I have my eye on a tarot card deck from that Breathe store. I think it's like a Crow Tarot or Raven Tarot. It's some Blackbird Tarot deck, and the art and the graphing on the graphics looks super cool. It's $25, so I said, you know what? Things being the way they are, I might just have to ask that for a Christmas present and see how that goes. I got a glass of water over here just in case something happens. Frida! Oh, here's my mom. I'm gonna pause the video 1 second. Okay. They had their little time outside. Even the little Ruby Jean kitty cat. Anyway. Oh! Gotta tell you, I got this sage stick. I think it's white sage. Just to, I don't know, add to the good vibes out here. But anyway, yeah, I got my eye on that tarot deck, that Crow Tarot deck. So, if things are still like this, hopefully that's what I'll get for Christmas. But anyway, had this tarot deck, cat tarot, for like over a year. You can tell by the book, right? I'm so glad it was my first tarot deck. So happy about it. Oh, I got some pencils and of course my sketchbook. Do a I was thinking about it, and nothing really came to mind as far as like a theme, or maybe a certain area of focus. So I'm not sure what that should be today. I did my mom's tarot, and she doesn't tell me recently. She doesn't tell me the question or thought that she has in her mind. Oh, mosquitoes are out. So I'm thinking maybe I should just go with the flow and see where that goes. I'm not sure. Maybe halfway through, or maybe at the end of the reading, I'll be like, oh, I think this is about this. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for letting me and Banjo be your tarot card reader for today. There's some people in the back alley. Anyway, which spread should we do today? Thinking maybe the 5-card paw. I did the Celtic Cross the other day for myself, and it turned out really well. I hadn't done the Celtic Cross in a while. But I think I'm going to have to save that for a different tarot card video. One where you can like see the cards and stuff. I think it's really helpful. So I'm probably not going to do the Celtic Cross. Thinking I'll probably do the 5-card spread, also known as the Paw and Cat Tarot. What do you think, Benji? He's laying on his banana towel right here in front of me. Anyway, right now I'm thinking about all the stuff. I said I wish I had a studio, I wish I had some space so I can make a better video. I guess maybe that's not what I should be focusing on right now as your tarot card reader for today. So maybe today's 5-card spread, also known as a paw, can maybe be about that. Maybe having patience, things aren't exactly how you want, having the patience, and I don't know, something else to be happy with where you're at. And I guess being present, maybe not skipping over the present moment to get to the next moment. So yeah, maybe we can focus on that. Being present. Kind of like the Buddha. I think when he spent like decades trying to reach nirvana or enlightenment or something, and even then I guess there's different explanations for all that. But he tried searching for, I guess, the meaning of life. I'm not really sure about if he was searching for the origin of life. I know in the Christian faith, and maybe other faiths too, there's a lot of God is the beginning and the end. And I think in Buddhism, that's not so much emphasized, if I'm not mistaken. I think with Buddhism and maybe nirvana and enlightenment, it's maybe about being present in the present moment. I don't know, just to, whether it's a happy feeling or a sad feeling, just being in the present moment. And so when he was under the Bodhi tree, I'm sure that's probably not how you pronounce it, but when he was under the Bodhi tree and he reached nirvana and enlightenment, he did what is referred to as the earth mudra. I think he was like meditating like this or something like that. Or maybe he was meditating like this. I'm not sure. I know a lot in Eastern philosophy and maybe religion. How you have your hands is really important. Anyway, he did the earth mudra, and that's basically, I can't remember if it's your right or left hand, but it's just when your fingers connect to the earth. With your other hand, I'm not sure. I guess maybe your power chakra or your heart chakra. So maybe that could be today's focus, as I have all these mosquitoes around me. Anyway. One last sniff of the white sage. Okay. Benjo's exploring now. We're going to cut him thin to win. Alright. 5-card spread, also known as the paw. It starts, the first card in the 5-card spread is the past. The 5th card in the 5-card spread is the future. So maybe we can change that around a little bit, or change it up or something like that, to accommodate this kind of Buddha mentality we have this Sunday morning in our tarot card video. Huh, Benjo? Okay, there he is. Look good. Okay. So, first card, I'm going to show them all to you, so, I don't know. It just feels right to have the deck and y'all see it like that. I don't know. I'm gonna shuffle it one more time. So let's look. Okay. So we have first card, which is the past. 10 of Swords reversed. The second card, which is usually the present, is 3 of Pentacles reversed. The third card, which is usually the obstacle, is the Tower reversed. And the fourth card of our 5-card spread is usually advice and solution. And today we have King of Swords upright. And the 5th card, which is usually the outcome or the future of the paw spread today, is the Chariot. And I'm going to take one card out for Benjo. Reversed 5 of Pentacles for Benjo today. You know Benjo? Okay. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and show y'all the spread we have right here. Good. Card 1, card 5. Okay. I did my makeup specifically for this tarot card video, and you can't really tell, but that's okay. I guess it's more the intention, right? Okay. All right. So, in the sake of being present and in the present moment, maybe our first card maybe could be things that we need to let go, right? I was going to say our foundation, and maybe go up the layers, like kind of like a chakra. But then I thought to myself real quickly that maybe we can talk about layers as in an onion instead of maybe like a line like a chakra. So anyway, maybe our first card, instead of being the past, in today's Buddhist spread, can be maybe things that we need to let go in order to be present. Maybe the second card is usually present. So maybe it can be gifts or talents or skills that we have. The third card is the obstacle. So maybe that can be in our present moment, can be thinking maybe limitations. And that's mainly from my reading that I had this morning from my morning post. Let me see if I can think about something else for our obstacle. Maybe the obstacle today, instead of being an obstacle, can just be our seat. Maybe something like a yoga posture or a muja. I've been doing this muja recently, and I've been going out and about around San Antonio. So maybe instead of obstacle, the third card can be our sturdy, steady seat, which is yoga sutra. Our fourth card is advice and insight and solution to whatever our obstacle is. So maybe the the fourth card, instead of being advice and solution, maybe it can still be advice and solution. Maybe it can be, something like advice and solution for being present. So we have things we need to let go. We have our skills and gifts that we have. Third, we have our seat, where we are, how we're taking in the present moment. And maybe the fourth card could be maybe breath. It's the King of Swords, and I've already shown all of y'all, but I know breath is really, I don't know, it's like a really big thing. So maybe pranayama, so maybe it can be literally like your breath, or maybe sometimes that can be referred to as life force, which we got the trees all around us. I got a little banjo over here, and of course a glass of water. So maybe something like breath. And the fifth card, future, we're trying to stay focused on the present. Onion layers. maybe could be maybe studying the subtle qualities of the present moment, which I guess is the senses, maybe is a better way to word that. Um, Again, my inspiration for that is the Yoga Sutras. I've been reading them in Sanskrit on my daily morning posts, and there's a lot about like the subtle body and the subtle senses. So I don't know, maybe something like that. I got all these little mosquitoes all around me, so maybe a better way to put that is maybe the details. Maybe I don't know, something subtle is what comes to mind. So what, how many minutes we got? We're already 20 minutes in. Okay. So anyway, I guess that'll be what we're going with. So first card, things we need to let go. Ten of Swords reversed. Ten of Swords upright is the worst has happened, and Ten of Swords reversed is something bad has happened, which is very interesting as far as our things that we need to let go to be in the present moment. And again, I guess maybe it's kind of self-explanatory. There's maybe not much need for a lot of explanation with this one. It's kind of intuitive. Things that we need to let go, I guess, would be I guess maybe things that are outside of us. Maybe just the act of letting go in and of itself. A lot of the time, upright, the Ten of Swords is the worst has happened. So maybe Ten of Swords reversed for today in our Buddhist Being Present Tarot can just be the act of letting something go. And maybe that could be wanting to attain perfection and having an idea of maybe how something should be, and just being in the present moment, how things are. What do y'all think? And of course, you know, it could also mean letting something bad go, to make room and space for good things. Okay. Our second card in our 5-card spread, also known as the paw, is our gifts and our talents and skills, which is the Three of Pentacles reversed. So this, I think, I always like the Three of Pentacles, whether it's upright or reversed. It's got the little treats right there. So this card says it's your hard work and effort and energy might not be seen by everybody and rewarded at that moment in time. But there's a lot of knowledge in this card, even though it's not like a king or a queen or a knight or even a card in the major arcana deck. This is a minor arcana deck card. There's a lot of knowledge with this card. And so as far as our gifts and our skills and talents and stuff like that, I guess we have a lot of intellect and a lot of I guess an open mind too, is what I would say for that. Because if you don't have an open mind to things, then you stop learning, right? And as far as gifts and stuff, this seems upright. I would say this is a very introspective card. But since it's reversed today, it's very interesting in the present moment that we're getting maybe focusing outside ourselves. So as far as relationships go, like the relationship you have with yourself and maybe the gifts and talents and stuff, is relationships to other things, such as banjo or maybe a sage stick, maybe seeing a sage stick and maybe learning about that. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is maybe it's about being outside of the box being yourself in your own personal space and stuff like that. So maybe for some reason there might be feelings of isolation or feelings of I can get something done myself. You don't need anybody. I would say to that is today's tarot card spread, being in the present moment, is saying that there's a lot of good people around you that is probably very helpful to you. And maybe it would be a good idea to trust that they can recognize the intelligence and gifts and stuff that you can bring to the table. Is what I have for our second card today. Here, our third card of our 5-card spread, also known as the paw, is the Tower, reversed. So our obstacle, what did I say our obstacle was? Oh, our seat, right? So the Tower is a major arcana deck. Major arcana, it usually, and how I usually take it, is like a very spiritual, like talking to your soul and your destiny and stuff like that. So if there's mistakes made, they're like really big mistakes. It's like your place in the universe. That's usually when we have the major arcana cards, is what I think. So our seat, our steady, sturdy, sweet seat. I'm trying to think of the yoga Sanskrit for that yoga sutras. It's like Sidra Sukha Asanam or something like that. So our seat today, it looks very challenging, right? The Tower, of course, is you see the effects of Mother Nature. You see how that affects the cats, there's change in the environment, and there's also fear in this card. And of course the tower is also very interesting. Here it's a little cat scratcher, right? But I think in history, like, the tower can mean a lot of things. It can be a social structure. It can be an actual place. But when I think of the tower, I think of something very I don't know, I guess I think of the tower of, like, all the little castles and stuff, and I guess in the Disney movies, for lack of better words and description. You know, just some place that's like, I don't know, like in Sleeping Beauty, like, you know, just like the castles in the Disney movies, I guess is the best description I have for you today. So as far as posture and seat and mantras and mudras, this is a very interesting card to have. We have a lot of elements here, which I think is something to be grateful for. We have our personal gifts and stuff, and then we have Mother Nature all around us. Usually this card upright is about fear and change, right? So maybe this card is about maybe the laws of nature, which again are something that's beyond our control. So yeah, that's what I got for you today for this third card. For a comfortable, steady seat. We have the laws of nature all around us, which again is a blessing, right? We have, I don't want to say an altar, but we have things around us that honor us, and all the change and emotion that we go through, which is provided by Mother Nature. Or should I just say nature, since, you know, to take away any kind of gender sexualization kind of stuff to that. Just throwing that out there. But in nature, whether it be a little puppy or trees around you or whatever, there's a lot of honor and respect for us and or for you in our sturdy, steady seat. So that's really good. Can't argue with that, right? It's good news. Okay, our fourth card in our 5-card spread, we have the King of Swords, which, you know, now that I'm talking about this, I think this is such a great spread we have today. Our breath, we have King of Swords. Swords is the element of air and intellect, and the king and the queen also represent